Hello pool players, Ron here. Welcome once again to the Pool Student Channel, and thank you very much for watching, everyone. I want to give a shout out to all you guys that have subscribed to my channel recently. Thank you very much. Channel is growing a lot, and it's all because of you guys showing your support. Today's video is going to be on developing a powerful straight stroke. One of the problems with amateurs, I've seen this so many times when I go to the billiard hall, and I actually when I started, I gotta confess, my stroke was not good at all. And that's what I want to talk about here, because this is what holds back most amateur players. You know, you've heard the expression banger. Well, these are players that just hit the ball too hard, but most importantly, they don't have a smooth transition, is what I'm seeing. So I want to cover this. Some of you know I harp on this all the time. Some of you have seen me talk about this. But it's so important. You cannot understand the physics of shots, shoot drills, expect any success until you get your stroke in order. Okay, so what I used to do, and I'll pick on myself here, is when I started, and it's been just less, about almost 35 months since I started playing this game. Played it as a kid, but didn't know what I was doing. I just hit balls, okay? But since I really got serious into this thing, just less than 3 years ago, I've come a long way. But I attribute my growth as a player because of the corrections I made for my pool stroke. So what I used to do is I'd step in the line, and I'm gonna shoot two shots, a hard one and then a soft one. I'd come in and I'd go, and I'd rapid fire it, okay? And it's like, wow, now I made that one, but generally I would rattle that because it was hit so hard, it went in nice and clean, but that is not the way we wanna do it. Now I'm gonna shoot this one a little softer, but it's still gonna have this rapid fire. So watch this stroke. You see how I kinda went quick? Now I used to shoot that way all the time. And I'll tell you, it was just a nightmare. I didn't have consistency. One day I'd be on, next day I would not be on. One day I was a great player and the next day I couldn't play worth a darn. Okay, so this is what I worked on. This is going to be so hard for many of you, because especially if you've already developed this bad muscle memory, because I had that. It took me about a year to do this. So what I do today, and you'll see me on my videos, if you want to go back and look at my old videos, and I have a lot of them there that are very cringe-worthy. When I look at them, it's like, oh, I remember those days, okay? But let's just take a look. So what I do, there's another important factor here. When we go into a shot, this is a straight in shot, little cut, not much, but when we go into a shot, we have to line our body first. So this is very important. And we step into the shot line and we've already made the shot. As long as our body's in position, we're gonna make the shot if we stroke correctly, okay? So this is what I do today. I stand behind the shot. You can put your cue down as well and step into it this way, or you can just step into it like I do. I step into it. Okay, I'm lined up. I feel good about it. I come back and I shoot. I come back, I hold, and I shoot. I come back, I hold, and I shoot. And here's another thing. When I pull the trigger, when I go forward to the cue, I come back, I don't just shoot, I come back, I push the cue a little, and then I accelerate. In other words, get the cue moving just slightly. You may not even see it on a video, but I'm actually moving the cue, just getting my muscles into the forward motion and then accelerate. That is so important. I call it the push method. So you have to have this control, okay, if you want consistency. You have to be able to feel the shot, see the shot. This is an extension of your body, and you want your body to not be herky-jerky. You want it to be, nice and in control. You want to be able to feel that ball going in. Game of pool has a lot to do with feel, and you're going to know what I'm talking about. As you improve at this game, you're going to start to realize, wow, it's such a feel game. But you have to get your body in position, and you got to be smooth with your transition and stroke correctly. Now that one there, I did a little bit different. I don't know if you caught it. Take a look. If you want to rewind this, take a look at that shot. It was not as smooth. It was not as much hesitation, not as much pause. Did it deliberately, but I can still shoot as long as I have a good transition. Now here's another point I want to make. Even though that one didn't have the deliberate pause, that's okay, as long as you have some degree of pause, because everybody's going to be different here. Some are going to be like an Allison Fisher, where they come back, they hold, and then they shoot. And others are going to come back like Efren Reyes. If you look at Efren is pretty much, he doesn't have a big pause. He has a fluid motion, and it kind of looks like this. Not that I'm ever going to imitate my hero, but he'll come back, and then he just he keeps everything moving, okay? But you'll never miss as long as you have a smooth transition and you stay within the moment. You have your faculties about you. In other words, you've done everything right, you've cleared your mind, you've lined up the shot. And you shoot. So you just need to know that you got to develop whatever that feel is that you have. Do you need to have a full pause? Well, I started out with 0 pause. It was rapid back, rapid forward. I ingrained bad muscle memory. It took me about a year to get away from that, and I was in and out of it. I was like abandoning it, and I would keep trying it, and I would abandon it because I was just inconsistent, and I couldn't win games because I was on leagues at the time. I actually quit my leagues to go back and work on my stroke. And today, I'm a far better player than I ever was because of that change. So you have to find out what pause that you need, but more importantly, what degree of pause you need so that you can have a smooth transition to push the cue forward just slightly and then accelerate. When you do that, I assure you, you're going to become a better player for it. You're going to have more consistency. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I answer everyone. Thanks for watching. And once again, like I always say, keep on practicing.